Oh, shoot.
What it do?
Man, I'm so tired. I've been doing too much, man.
I'm gonna test this out just to see.
Doing too much, bro. I ain't gonna even cap you out.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Man. Matter of fact, man, I had a interview for an AVP position today.
Oh, that's what's up.
Still had to do the work. Still had to do the OT. All that.
Oh yeah, man. Overtime been.
Yeah, bro. I've been just shit. I
man.
really just been like, yeah. It's been one of that. You know what I mean? It's been like that.
Overtime been the main part of my shit for the last, I say 4 or 5 years, man. Like,
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
at least 60 to 70 most weeks.
Yeah, bro. Shit getting crucial. Shit getting fucking crucial.
Oh yeah, it is getting crucial out here, man.
Like I was, nigga, just talking about like the, you know, the all the damn movement is what I'm gonna say. You know, just nigga doing that, doing the tree, doing the 4-5 things. I've been going to bed at like, feel like Ashton Hall, nigga. I'm going to bed like 9 o'clock, nigga.
Oh yeah, I know I'm normally knocked out by at least like 10 or 11-ish now. It'd be some nights, well, because most of the time, like when I wake up, it'd be like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I just be up for like no reason. It's like,
you,
all right,
you are Ashton Hall for real. Man.
I got 4 hours of sleep, and now I'm just up looking stupid.
That's how
then that alarm go off, and then it's almost time to get the kids ready for school. So it's like shit.
Like, well, just stay up, cuz.
But yeah, man, shit, working, putting out these videos, man, dealing with bullshit. Got the funeral tomorrow. Caden's birthday was on Tuesday. So we gotta do something for her tomorrow. And then Sunday is Easter and shit, so and 420, so I know it's gonna be mad movement on that. Like they just wanna chill for a little bit.
How that's supposed to work? Easter and 420.
Oh, that happen all the time.
So you say you get fucked up on the Lord's Day?
I done celebrated before, like especially before I had kids and shit. Like it was. It was 420.
I think I never did 420 on Easter.
Oh, it done happened a lot because JJ's birthday is on 420, so I know we done. We done celebrated a couple times on our end.
The fuck is that?
Coconut. This right here is one of the last drinks from the cruise called the Painkiller. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking that I could just use like any type of dark rum, but the Pussers people, they got a patent on this shit. So
you said
if you want to call it a painkiller, the Pussers people.
Oh, you gotta use that shit.
Yeah.
That's actually smart. And actually, I'm not mad at that. More liquor companies should do that.
Yeah, for real. Oh, that might be perfect. Oh, yeah. Your boy did that perfectly.
More liquor companies should do that, bro. That would actually, like, well, from a marketing standpoint, that's just a good look, you know? And then it'll actually probably boost niggas' sales, too.
Yeah, because when you look it up online, like everybody was like, "Hey, it's not a painkiller if you don't use pussers." It's kind of so. I guess it's kind of like that hand grenade in New Orleans, because you can only get that there. And
This
like,
says real infused exotics. What's it infused with?
what? Oh, that's just nothing. It's just regular pineapple.
And then this is nutmeg.
Yeah.
Do you mix it in or leave it on top?
You can leave it on top, or you can mix it in, whatever you wanna.
Why you got more than me?
Oh,
I'm not judging you.
I didn't know how you was going.
Yeah, I was gonna say I appreciate that. Okay, so I should. Okay, let me do that first then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get it off my ice and see what that do.
And it's called a painkiller.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, I had it a couple times on a cruise, man. Next week will be the last one that I do from there. But shit, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Did you see any of the WNBA draft real quick, or did you hear about it?
I did not.
So
I did not. I ain't even been at the crib, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been everywhere but the crib.
the Dallas Wings got the first pick,
And
they chose Paige Beckers. So it's
time to go to the game.
it's probably about to be crazy around here.
Man, bro, what make it so fucked up was Dallas could have got Angel Reese. If I'm not mistaken. It's either her, I can't remember.
No,
who.
it was Angel Reese.
Yeah, it was Angel Reese, if I'm not mistaken.
Because I remember telling you, I was like, they don't need her because they already got like an all-star at that position. And then they,
But it's more
she
so-
left in free agency this year.
Right, and it was more so to do with like, nigga, like, okay, so first off, addressing the management of the teams and shit in Dallas, man, this shit is like, what the fuck? Like, it's like our GMs is on some prank type shit where it's like, nigga, they trying to prove that we can make y'all lose or something, like, or we can, like, it's two ways you go about, what I'm saying is there's two ways you're supposed to go about this here entertainment thing. It's either for wins or it's for business. The decisions they make don't be for either.
I don't know, the Wings done had a couple nice.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, let me exclude some people. The Wings, I might say the Rangers.
Iffy. They
If
50,
right,
50.
that's what I'm saying. I might say the Rangers, but when we talk about,
No,
like,
I would definitely say the only team that probably got it together out here for real is probably the Stars.
right.
That niggas don't watch them, but they
But-
always in the playoffs.
Yeah, but they don't. But see, that's what I'm saying. Even with that right there, it's like, yeah, they always in the playoffs. But that's what I'm saying. Niggas don't watch them. From a business standpoint, if
I'm
we
just
always
talking about
in the
black people. Like, they games be sold out, but niggas don't give a fuck about hockey like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying from a playoff standpoint, niggas don't watch them, but they are a playoff contention team. Like, they are winners, so they're gonna get. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you keep winning, eventually niggas gotta show up because it ain't like, nigga, we that's. But when you talk about, like, boom, like, you could have had Angel Reese. Like, think about the ticket sales. Think about the volume of stuff that she could have brought.
I think I passed the. If I know we gonna probably tank this year or lose for the first round pick, I'll probably make that same move. Because Paige Becker's gonna bring more than.
But you, so you saying they was tanking for 2 years?
No, they just did it last year. That was last year's
Right,
draft.
right.
where
Last
they
year's
coulda
draft
got
with Angel Reese, right. That's what I'm saying. So the draft before that was standard. That's my point. So, I mean, they would have had to plan this 2 years in advance to say, we not going to get Angel Reese. We going to wait till the next year and get Paige Becker. Now, if you that diabolical, cool, right?
Niggas tank for a reason. Like, You know what I'm saying?
the fact.
Because I don't think the WNBA do it like the NBA, where it's like a lottery.
That's after the
type
fact,
thing.
though. That's after the fact. That's not. That what I'm saying is, I have a hard time believing the GM had the foresight.
I mean, if one year Angel Reese is there, and the next year Paige Beckers is there.
Yeah, but you can't guarantee how your team gonna do. See what I'm saying?
If you tanking,
if you tanking in a season because y'all know y'all not gonna make the playoffs, you can do that because you can tell the coach won't. But you would have to tank this season, right? Because that's how you get the number 1 pick or the number 2 pick, right? Then the next season, so you'd have to tank 2 seasons and skip Angel Reese is the second. Do you see what I'm saying?
Why would you have to tank for 2 seasons?
Because the draft lottery doesn't. Like the draft lottery favors the lower standing. So they would have to be a losing team or something like that in general to get the high draft picks.
And it ain't really that hard to tank in the WNBA because it's only like 12 or 14 teams. It ain't like it's like the NBA where it's 32 of them. So it's a little bit harder to
lose all the games. But what I'm saying there is, Dubz, they would have had to pre-plan 2 losing seasons to get to this girl. Mind you, even though shout out to her game is stupid, right? She don't got the command Angel Reese do.
Nigga, I don't know what you talking about. That game between
they don't got that buzz.
Her and Caitlin Clark, nigga, them tickets went from like 2 something to like 5 as soon as they said the Dallas Wings had the number 1 pick.
Well,
and that's
Caitlin. But that's Caitlin Clark effect. What I'm saying is
she was already playing in that game, so everybody already knew that. So her effect was already made on the tickets. Now you got her going up against Paige Beckers, like nigga. Now,
right?
Let's raise these hoes up a little bit.
Because now they have somebody from the new side that's of interest, but I don't think that her draw is bigger than Angel Reese at the time. Especially not at the time. Like what I'm saying is coming off of they battles in the playoffs, the final 4, etc. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark was the biggest draw. Like again, we talking they made mega millions for the NBA with this shit. Oh boy, I ain't even pulled up. I'm just over here talking, nigga. I told you I'm discombobulated. You can take a shot of that rum.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna test it out.
Save myself a headache because I don't know what it's gonna be like. I tried for the end. I had to come grab this nigga. I ain't even had a bottle. I just want to grab this big ass bottle or something. This is something. You know? But this is no Three Amigos. It's decent though. Always an easy go to.
Yeah, that's what them girls be.
Yeah, it's always
sipping on them IG stories.
Mm-hmm. But what we cheersing to?
Man, cheers to hitting a couple games. I know her and Enrique gonna go off this year, nigga. Like that's gonna be some shit to watch right there. Like they instant. I would say they instant contenders. The way the league moved this year, they'll be a good top 4 or 5 team.
Yeah,
for
but
real.
I don't know, man.
New York too cold though.
Maybe I'm just disheartened. Maybe it's just that. But cheers to them getting somebody worth something. Because even last year they didn't even pull nobody that had a name.
No, because everybody got hurt. Shit, everybody was hurt except for their main player. And Enrique, she was going off still, but she didn't have no help, nigga. We went to a couple games last year, and she just out there balling like a motherfucker with no help, looking like Kobe by herself.
Who does damn, I can't remember her name. Who Aja play for? I forget.
The Aces.
That's what I want to see. I want to go to a Dallas game against the Aces.
Yeah, I haven't seen her play yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I want to see her.
They lost some key players, so they might be good, but they might be.
I just want to see her play.
Yeah,
because
I
firmly believe that she could make it in the NBA. She's 6'6", big body, moves like, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not, again, now this is not me saying that she finna go do nobody.
Yeah,
just, you know, but I believe she could have a real NBA career. And I'm not saying that the WNBA isn't real. I'm saying that she, like, unlike the hype, you know what I mean? Because it'll be hype behind
she
it.
like a dominant force.
Yeah, but like I believe she could have a real men's league NBA career that would be substantial. Yeah. Not maybe, again, 10, 12 points a game. I think that's easy.
Probably a couple steals too.
Right, you feel me? I think she could do that easy.
Might get a block.
Right? So we talking about what they put her in the Trevor Ariza, you know what I mean? Type of bag. The who be the equivalent right now of just a good, like a Corey Middleton or like what's Bobby Portis, something like that. You know what I mean? One of them niggas that's just good. They go off some nights. Most nights they gonna get you between 12 and 6, you know, that type of shit.
Yeah. But you can't be surprised if they give you 30.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They go off one night 30. Boom, bad nights, they giving you 6. But it all average out to about 12 to 14 when it's over with.
Hell yeah, main player get hurt. They can step up a little bit.
I really believe she could do that. Like, I've been watching her game, and I just feel like she that strong. It's because she's strong. She's strong. Like, you can't stop her. You literally can't stop her from getting to that basket. They can't stop her from doing anything, honestly. Like,
yeah, she the number 1 pick for me every fantasy draft.
Yeah, like they can't stop her from doing a thing, nigga. Like, nothing in this world can they stop her from doing. But, yeah, man, that Nico shit really hurt me. That shit, like, how them niggas be the rap nigga, that shit hurted me. That shit hurted me, man. Yeah, that Nico shit hurted me. Just cause, nigga, this the city, man. Like,
yeah, and I feel like
you ruining the vibes.
I feel like he fits to piss us off too, cause he said something the other day where they asked him about the shit, and he was like, Dallas is about defense now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you bring KD in next year or somebody else that don't play defense, nigga, I'm gonna look at you funny.
Well, even if you did, somebody gotta score. Like, we not finna sit up here and act like it was so hard to put Luka in a defensive rotation to keep him on the weaker scores if you felt like he was that liable. But you know goddamn well you ain't finna replace Luka scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Why? How you know that, Rick? Why you always so confident in shit? Because, hello, the nigga was a leading scorer for them. So he's not gonna go somewhere else. And now other nigga like, oh, Luka ain't there no more. Let me make it to the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
No, nigga, that's not how it works.
You finna go from averaging 5 points to 10, nigga.
Right? Yeah, that's not how it works, nigga. That's not how it works. Hasn't worked like that ever.
Kyrie not gonna be back till like January, they say. So,
and Kyrie old, and I don't mean that with no disrespect, because his game's still buttery smooth. But what, Kyrie, 35, 36?
Probably. What, he like close to it.
If he
younger than KD.
Yeah, but he gotta be 35 at least. Kyrie Irving gotta be.
$33. Yeah, it was like, I know that nigga a couple years younger than KD and Westbrook for sure, but he 33. So he got a couple, maybe a few solid years left in him. You know what I'm saying?
You said how old is he?
33.
I knew he was getting up there. Okay, see, I thought he was like my age, but he's still, 33 is still a good NBA age, but it's not the same as 26 by far.
Yeah.
Like, your game's still buttery smooth. If you lost a step, we won't notice. right? Like you ain't, you know what I mean? You're not there to where it's like visible yet, but you are there to where when we go look at the old film and then we look at you now, you can see it then. But it's not nothing that you gonna notice in the game speed because he's still, you know what I mean? It's like AI. He was so much faster than everybody when he started to slow down. For a long, he was still AI. That's why they sent him to Denver. He was, you know what I mean? Because he was still fast up until like the Detroit days. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he was still.
Now he just he fast, but he your speed fast.
Right. Like you know what I mean? He was still. You still gotta watch out for the cross, but you know what I mean? Like, but before shit, he went from so fast nobody can stay in front of him to like you still can't stay in front of him, but you can kind of stay on the side of him. Then two, you can stay in front of him if he don't shake you. Right, and so that's what Kyrie ain't there yet, but it's still Kyrie's just not that. Kyrie's not the type of guy, game wise, and this is only game wise. I'm only saying this game wise, and from what I've seen, I don't speak on this person because I think he's a beautiful person, Paul, in terms of everything he represents and the fact that he actually stands on it and he actually does the shit that niggas say niggas should do with their money when they get money. He actually. Not just the charity shit, not just the, you know what I mean, he give this amount to make a wish. No, he be on the everyday life shit. Like, nigga, wake up one day, you know, you go on Twitter, and some dude lost his car caught on fire while he was at work at Burger King. And Kyrie just bought him another one. Or some shit like that. You know what I mean? He be doing that type of shit. Like, you're like, how does he even know that? Kyrie gave $35,000 to the family that was involved in the you know what I mean, in the steak and shake fiasco or whatever the fuck it be. He like what I'm saying is he's not just giving the corporations, like he's actually still like ear to the streets, like involved in the actual culture. So like from a basketball player standpoint, what everybody say on all this social media, he's literally everything that niggas wish for, that they swear they want, right? Nigga like they want, bro. Like, no, he really be out here mentoring, really will show up for free. You know what I mean?
Walking around with the little Jesus
right, you feel me? Right, bro? Like, bro, he will. He will. You can get Kyrie to, if your story good enough, you can get Kyrie to show up.
I can see that nigga doing like a walk across America, and everybody that I come across that needs some help will get assistance. Yeah, but he be on it, man. But I don't know. They gonna have to get somebody that can do a little something, and they got a couple pieces they could trade, but they gonna have to hope in free agency, I guess, that somebody want to come out here and play with AD. Cause I don't really see them shaking shit up in trades, but we'll see.
No, bro. AD, I mean, no disrespect to him, but I told you. The day they traded, what I told you. These niggas done traded Luka to Doncic for goddamn Anthony Mr. Glass Davis. And no soon as this nigga hit the court.
Did they play today?
No, it's tomorrow. So it's tomorrow. I checked.
Oh, the Hawks.
Yeah.
They in overtime.
The Hawks playing. Yeah, I don't think,
Of course, the Heat was gone.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch none of those games either. So. None of those playing people. So I want to say, like the Pacers versus the Bucks. Like, don't get me wrong. Shout out to Giannis. Let's wait till Giannis start playing somebody I want to watch. Or at least playing a team I want to watch.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase.
Because the Pacers, they got a good team.
Yeah,
but
but
none of them is like players that you want to
I
see.
don't want to see this shit.
Y'all a good, solid team.
Yeah,
but
y'all just a good. Y'all finna be running the 3-man weaves and shit, and that's great, right? That is dandy, right? Get Giannis against Ja, please. Let me see some. You feel me? Let me get my. You know what I mean? My money's worth. Let me want to buy some tickets or something.
Yeah. So shit.
Yeah, let me want to buy. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, bro. Nico and them, and what you saying? You saying you think the Dallas the girls gonna be good?
Oh yeah, because they already got a Rike, and she like the girl like Iverson or for real like.
She's kind of tiny though.
She be nigga getting like 30 a game though.
She kind of tiny though when it comes for that playoffs.
She done took him to the playoffs a couple times though. So shit, you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, man. I'm saying you could like Aja's so big. I seen her against people like Aja's a real bitch. Like that ain't no. That's a dog. Like she like have you seen her arms and shit? Like
Yeah, cause
like,
she be
she like that's a real bitch. Like that bitch ain't. That's you're not. She both sides. Like you're not gonna just be out there just doing your little thing.
Yeah, but she can't do it by herself.
I mean, she can't do it by herself.
We seen that last year.
But she does got a little bit of help coming. And the thing is,
Kelsey Plum gone. Who else did they have on the team that left?
Because I heard some of this shit.
Most of the core that she won them championships with, gone. So they might have got some players back, but I don't think free agency was too nice to them. Because they had a lot of shit going on with their team for like the last couple years with the coach, Becky Hammond, and talk some shit with like the woman that was pregnant on the team. And I think they ended up letting her go or something, and she got signed with somebody else and started balling. Like, but while she was pregnant, I guess they handled her situation wrong. I think she sued them or some shit. But this right here is the margarita thing I was telling you about last time. This how done got a little warm, but
this that cannabis infused shit.
Yeah, the CBD infused.
Don't give me too much of that shit. Go ahead and walk around floating or some shit.
You a little. Yeah, this and the like a Kool-Aid one. But I think the WNBA gonna be real interesting this year. I think the NBA playoffs outside of that Bucks.
I feel like let me drop a conspiracy theory. Because I feel like the WNBA has to be like a money laundering like outfit for the mob, right? Because there's no way they're not making money at this point, right? I mean, they don't have that many games.
Well, last year they upped the amount of games that they played.
Yeah, but they don't have that many games.
Yeah, it's not like 82, but I think it was like maybe like
paying the players anything.
Because I think they went from like 20 or something, like high 20s to like 30 or 40 something games.
Yeah, right. But because they get more attraction, boom. So you got more boom. That's what I'm saying. So that's more. But that's only more tickets in. That's not more money paid to the players. They paying these bitches $80,000.
Yeah, but they tickets don't really be that expensive unless it's like a high profile player coming through.
But they getting a high
and
profile
they don't really
player on
play
every team.
in like the wings. They don't play at American Airlines all the time. They only do that when it's supposed to be like crazy tickets being sold.
Right, but
they play at UTA.
Right, that's my point.
So that stadium, that arena is a decent size, but it's
once again, but
like
that's from a
fraction.
That's from if we talking about recoup, from a recoup standpoint, the from a popularity standpoint, the amount of money these people is making at this point, bro. Be fucking for real, bro.
Yeah, I am. I already know because I can make more than Paige Beckers this year.
Like, bro, bro. Like, how many and how many jerseys you think?
Just straight off the grind, like
how much? Like, what you think a Kaylin Clark jersey go for right now?
Um, WNBA jerseys. I would say anywhere from 60 to $80.
Per jersey. Let me see what a Kellen Clark jersey was. I'm looking this shit up just to be safe.
Yeah, because I be on Fanatics, and I don't think they should be in the hundreds.
Let's see. Shop now. Yeah. Nah, her shit $99 with express delivery. 99, right? Her jersey is 99. Her little t-shirts is 39. They got them on sale right now for 31.
It's not bad.
The shorts for the jersey set is 63 on sale from 79. The other style jersey is 89. Or off her away jersey 99. All right, $99. Say 100. Just round up. About how many Caitlin Clark jerseys do you think the WNBA has sold? Especially because they're basically drop shipping them. It's not like you got to go to a storefront and actually. It'd be different if they got to manufacture these. You're ordering these, so the orders is basically can be filled as like it's the NBA. You know what I mean? It's the NBA. This isn't a small level mom and pop shop that's got to make things happen. Like they already got this infrastructure.
I would say in the hundreds of thousands already.
Oh, they don't want to give me a number. It says the overall. It says Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever jersey was a top selling jersey for the draft pick in 2024. Overall jersey sales for the WNBA saw a massive surge, with them reporting a 500% increase in the first half of the season. 500% increase, and it's jersey sales, not ticket sales. 500% increase in the first half. Specifically, her jersey was sold out of its initial batch on Fanatics. Additionally, overall WNBA merchandising sales through Fan Fanatics were up 500% compared to the same period in 2023, with player-specific apparel seeing 1,000% increases. For some bitches, y'all paying $60,000, $70,000 a month.
Well, they said it's a lot of the chicks that could have went into the draft this year decided to hold back because they about to do the
they know that
the rebargaining thing.
Yeah,
so
they got to do it because Amazon already locked in. If I'm not mistaken, is Amazon. Yeah, they gonna get them a $1 billion contract. That's what I'm saying. Like the amount of money. That again, what I'm saying there is WNBA be reporting that they losing money every season. They even said it with Andrew Reese and them. They said with Andrew Reese and them in there, they was losing money. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, I remember when Lisa Leslie used to dunk and it was popular. Like Lisa Leslie's biggest hype years was nothing nowhere near the pandemonium that the new age social media era created.
Because her and Candace Parker should have really
right, you know what I mean. But they didn't have. But remember, you was only TV. You only saw them on the games that they put them on. Like most people wasn't Los Angeles. Like you know what I mean. Like it's not. It wasn't like oh yeah, you could just see Lisa Leslie. You just had to hear about her or see her on SportsCenter. Unless you was so big a fan that you was gonna go up there and really make the you know what I mean, make a visit to it. But you know that wasn't the majority of people. The majority of people was what? Going again. That's that bitch that dunked in the NBA. They don't know nothing about her game, probably never seen an NBA game where her shoot. They don't even know what her shot looked like. No clue. The only thing I remember is that one Nike commercial, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she was on an episode of Martin.
Right. It's on that bitch hanging on her rim. That's what niggas remember about Lisa Leslie, for the most part. Because, again, it wasn't something you would see. And I'm not even being, like, elitist or something. I'm saying, literally, the technology wasn't there. If you didn't have cable, specifically a lot of these other things, they had packages. Like, you know what I mean? Even if you had cable, that don't mean you going to get to see it. You had to have these specific-ass packages. Like, remember how they used to sell cable? Like, niggas be talking like the apps is crazy, which they are for these prices because they keep increasing, which is making it more expensive than cable overall was. But you get a lot more bang for buck still than what, like, remember, cable had, most of the shit, I mean, if you had the DirecTV, that shit was like 200 some channels or some shit like that starting off before you had all the shit. But remember, half them channels was shit you never, ever watched for nothing, no reason in your whole entire life. You know that.
Yeah, but I still get my stars and stuff for like $8. Like it come with our package, so whenever we go to the app, we don't gotta pay whatever.
No. I'm not saying that cable. I'm saying cable back then banged for buck, not now, because you know they didn't caught up with the times. So that a lot of that shit now, cable. I think they got shit was set up where you can get free cable if you have Wi-Fi. If you set up with Spectrum, they give you the TV channel. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of different shit. So I'm not saying that comparison. I'm saying Lisa Leslie's time and what you had to do to be able to get a package bang for buck wise to right now. Like, you see, that's what I was saying like that. But no, I'm not saying cable now. I don't have it, but I mean, I'm certain it's a reason why niggas still keeping it. It can't be for nothing. Like, right? So
yeah, because a lot of niggas was like, man, I got rid of my cable. I don't know. Now you
they back on it because that shit done got tough. It got wicked.
You done got all them apps. They keep coming out with more apps. You want to keep up and watch shit.
Yeah.
Like, that free trial only lasts for a long time. If you ain't got it like that, nigga, you gonna be one of them niggas. Oh, when this show go off, I cancel my subscription.
Oh, they gonna be mad as hell when I hit you with that 65, 99, whatever the fuck they do. But the thing is, yeah, bro, that's a little jokey joke. But to some degree, I'm just saying it's just crazy the amount of hype every year I'm seeing these girls drop. Cause like you talking about doing the renegotiation. Like no, right now, like the negotiation is cool. They gonna get their paper from it. Kudos, boom, champion. Well, it shouldn't be no problems in the negotiation. Cause of the last 2 years, I know they made every dollar that they claim they lost for all of the WNBA's existence. The jerseys, they told you, man, the whole shit was up 500%. Some niggas spiked 1,000, but the whole shit was up 500% profit.
Yeah,
That means for every $100 they invested, they got 500 back on it. For every 100 they invested.
probably gonna come in here and do a power with some WNBA merch on shit.
Right, bro. Like
that hoodie clean.
So we talking about millions. They invest depending on what they spend, because they said they were spending like 50 to 100 million. So we talking, what, 500 to that? That's a 500 million to $1 billion they made off them bitches. And the whole player's salary might be 20,000. Like, they made off like bandits, nigga. This is just free paper. Like, the WNBA just print money. Think about it, even without the game viewership, just having Caitlin Clark and them there, because they got star power outside of being a hooper now. Like, I see Angel Reese more not in basketball clothes than I do in basketball clothes. Like, she be at the award shows. She's a pretty girl. Now, Caitlin Clark, she got that mama mentality. I seen her. She done got big. She done got buff on. They was fouling her last year. I don't think it's gonna go that way this year. She been in the gym, cuz. Them little ass chicken arms with the hoop. No, that bitch got that weight on her now. But yeah, I'm not saying Angel Reese not no dog or that she not gonna go train. But I'm just saying she's more of one of those IG insta, like, you know what I mean? You see her a lot, face done up, hair done up. She's outside. She's at concerts. She's on the stage twerking. You see what I'm saying? Like, you see her a lot, not on a basketball court. So the star power driven aspects of it are very. It gets very peculiar. You know what I mean? Because you can have. Feel like it was 70.
Yeah, when that they give it a different flavor when it's been in there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That shit back right. But lose some of the body. But no, man. I mean, we could move on. I was just, I wanted to put that out there because I just be looking at that shit, thinking about that shit all the time. Like, man, where they be acting? Because, like, no, I seen something. Well, let me see if I can find this shit. I'm just reading this, or I'm gonna read this clip. Oh, this shit. The WNBA is experiencing financial losses, with reports indicating a potential $40 million loss for the 2024 season and a $50 million loss in the previous year. Despite the league's increased popularity and rise in viewership, particularly fueled by stars like Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's financial performance remains negative. This is impacting NBA owners who are the primary investors in the league and are expressing frustration over the lack of return.
The niggas just added like 2 new teams. Golden State got a team now.
I said, boy, this shit dirty game, man.
Damn, who else got a team? Golden State and somebody else. I think they got 2 new teams.
Bro,
like,
now that shit now look.
Niggas don't expand when they fail.
Bro, you hear me, bro? Bro, look. I'm all for it, you know what I mean? I know I'm supposed to be, I'm massaging this rig. Cool, yeah. Now that shit fucked up, gang. I was looking at that shit. I read something about an article about that. That's what I'm saying. That it was on my mind when you said that, because I had just read something about that. I knew I wasn't bullshit. Like, yeah, no, I just read an article. I just couldn't remember the amount. I just remember the general gist of it was they was explaining the breakdowns of the components of the WNBA's inception and how they came to have the teams they've had, boom, 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 profitable. They've essentially, they was arguing the point that the WNBA has always operated at a loss. It's more like, something that the NBA, like trying to paint the NBA like they just, yeah, bro, we don't give a fuck if we gonna make sure these women play. Like, we don't, like, man, fuck it, burn the cash, bro. Yeah, like, let's burn the cash, bro. We don't even care if we lose money. We gonna make sure women play because we that equal.
We gonna make it rain on them hoes.
Like we gonna pay them regardless. We operating at a loss, bro. $40 million they said. I said, boy, ain't no way, boy. What was y'all spending $40 million on? You said it like you said that nigga these bitches play at UT, bro. What the fuck could y'all possibly be losing $40 million on?
That hoe be packed, nigga. We went one time, like one of the times we went, niggas. Shadura Sanders was in that hoe.
Bro.
Fucking.
Bro, this is a fact, been a fact, bro. Bad bitches go to WNBA game. Like you think if you see a bad bitch at an NBA game, she either scouting or she there already on the team. You understand? But the WNBA games, it's just be 4 fine bitches just literally just
chilling together.
Just drink, like just laughing. I'm not talking about no hooping bitches. I'm talking about just some bad bitches. This is, I guess, women don't mind watching basketball when it's bitches hooping. Let me put it like that.
Oh yeah, because they be in there.
They be in there. You think Steph Curry was about to come out the way it be they be in there. You be like, yo, what is this? What is this about? I can't explain it. But yeah, bro, that one bullshit. Niggas said they took $40 million loss. Nah, that's what I read about the jerseys. They said, yeah, man, we lost all the cake. Bro, it's no way you finna sit up here and tell me Caitlin Clark didn't generate it off her name alone at least $5 million in revenue for y'all. And now you just do that with the Angel Reese, the odds. Like, you know what I mean? Bro, y'all finna not finna sit up here and tell me where, fuck it, tell me that. The highest bitch getting paid like $245,000.
For what? 4 years?
Right, like no, a year. That's her shit. A year. She's on she's the highest paid bitch. Yeah, she get like 200. It's 200. maybe they turn like, yeah, it's not no crazy amount, bro. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell of the Indiana Fever got 249,000.
For how many years though?
No, that was for last year.
She not even like a top player, bro. Like I would understand if it was like one of the chick from like Minnesota or Asia Wilson or something, but I don't think she like that.
Yeah, from what I understand. What I mean, again, I could be misinterpreting this, but if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they saying they paying her 200K. Let me see, man. This is trying to get a good joint, some sport. Let me look at sports track. Okay, so we got, yeah. Base salary, total cash, yeah. Huh, Kelsey Mitchell. This bitch.
I don't know because that can't
So,
be.
yeah. A career earnings, damn near a million. She got a 1 year, 200, yeah. She got nothing coming up. Yeah. The shit before this, she had been, yeah.
Oh, that must be a new deal.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying even with that, bro, we talking cap.
They should be like 80,000,
Bro, yeah. That's what I'm telling you. The highest paid bitch getting like 200 something. But I'm saying you compare that to, you got to sit up there and think what I'm saying. Aja Wilson, not the highest paid right now, right? She coming up. She finna be there. Caitlin Clark, not Angel Reese. So you're coming into a part where all these bitches is gonna want.
Yeah, Breonna Stewart.
Yeah, like you get me?
Anescu.
Bro,
Like,
they gonna want they motherfucking paper, bro. So either the WNBA gonna have to go away, because again, all these niggas keep saying they losing, and I'm like, bro, I just can't see no way. I'm just talking, listen.
yeah, because Asia Wilson,
I'm not making it no black and
Breonna
white shit.
Stewart, and Anescu, they really set it
Bro.
off to where it was like, hey, these motherfuckers supposed to be cold out here. And
And you got Juju on the way.
Yep.
You got what's my big girl name? I'm trying to remember her last name. I can't remember. She's a big body girl. She be out there working that bitch too. Fuck, I can't remember who she played for. Okay, it's gonna come to me. It always do come to me. Yeah, no, they got stuff on the horizon. You got Juju, you got I don't remember these other bitches' names. I just see Juju all the time, but you know how it go with these. But yeah, no, bro, there's so many girls in the prep run right now that's nasty. It's a young high school girl. This girl handles is insane that I've been seeing.
yeah, I think one of the high draft picks was like from France too, so
Right.
they got the international game
Right, like
going, and I think she like 19.
right.
So
All these girls are big talents. Because again, you getting girls now that can dunk. You getting girls. More importantly, these girls are, and I mean, without misogyny that you're gonna blame me for, these girls are fucking smoking, right? And I don't mean that in any grotesque way. I mean these girls are actually fan favorites, looks wise.
yeah, it's not like the original.
Right. It isn't. This is like, these are girls that would be somebody without the NBA just because of looks, and their ability to do things. So they are more, what I'm saying is the basketball world of the WNBA wouldn't have been the thing. Like you said, they could have went overseas and started, like, you know what I mean? Or they could take that shit or start some campaign and we're going to do our own shit. Women's only league and all, they could do it however they fucking choose to. right? But right now, these girls are balling, and they got the media presence to back it up.
Yeah, because they started like that 1-on-1 league, and they was going in and
and that shit was going up because they are the product.
they picked the best players to get in there.
They are the real product now. It ain't like the NBA is basketball players wise. I'm talking males. A lot of these guys, you know, they're gonna be fan favorites, but it's never treated the same as like with the women. Like, of course, you have attractive, handsome men that get, you know, look, but like ultimately, if he's an attractive bum, he's not gonna get. You see what I'm saying? Like that. So it has to be the best of both worlds. And what is happening with the WNBA though is the NBA, you can get a nigga that's cold as fuck and he be ugly as shit, and that's just what y'all got to deal with. You know I'm not lying. Right? Now he got to be the face of the NBA. Y'all like, God damn. This nigga jumping out the gym, though. He does everything. What can you do, right? You got to put him on.
He answered the questions right.
Right. He's just not
35.
He's just not that handsome, right? That sucks, right? Business-wise. But they can't do it. They got to do what they got to do. They got to get this money. So they got to put him, you know, and so... You know, there's niggas like that. The difference is what's happening in the WNBA, at least from what I've seen over the past 2 drafts, is a lot more girly girls have been thankfully able to be procreated and go on to become young ladies, and they are still athletic and stuff like that, but they are in no way just like, because remember, it used to be like, the only girls that we knew could hoop, you know what they was, bro. They wasn't, it wasn't no, you know what I mean? It just wasn't. So shout out to the dads and shit that let that be a thing. Let them be, you know what I mean, be themselves. So, you know, that's always dope. But, yeah, no, these girls are, again, like I said, these girls, and Reese is on stage and shit like, cause she looks like she's a big ass 6'3", like built ass black girl that stays in shape cause she plays basketball sometimes. But she's got endorsements with Reese's. She's got endorsements with that, and I'm certain they pay like just factors you can't even factor in. Like she really loves basketball, is what I'm saying. Cause like she could, like the checks they probably giving her for these endorsement deals, just based off of not just her being her Instagram, social media wise, but she's also a sports figure. So she has sports agency ability, right? So we got Clutch Media, stuff like that, negotiating these things. So these girls getting top dollar. Hell, they've been getting top dollar since the NIL. And I told you, bitches signing $1 million contracts in college now. That's a real thing. So how I'm gonna come out of college and sign $1 million and Reese is gonna come call me and tell me they got a $25,000 plug for me? No. They gotta come with the millions too. That's my price. You know I'm at least worth that. That's what the books say. That's how NBA contracts go. A nigga go, he play hard, he get a $100 million contract. I go out there, I'm whooping his ass. Obviously, I deserve more than $100 million. I went from college to the NBA. Obviously, I've transcended, and you see what I'm saying? Like y'all owe me more bread again, especially when you talk about these girls' follower count and shit like that. That's where it come in big. These girls are literal modeling. They literally modeling and getting away with it. You know what's next?
All right, before we completely transition, do you have a pick for the finals?
I want to see Golden State.
I don't know if it's a way to, but I would like to see Golden State and the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals.
No, it's not.
And
oh yeah, you see them in the what in the company.
Yeah, I don't know like if they would meet in a round before then or not, but if in the perfect thing, I would like to see that in the Western Conference Finals, just to see who make it. I would like to see the Bucks and maybe the Celtics.
Yeah, man. I got Warriors and Rockets. Obviously, I got the Warriors over the Rockets. Let's see, you got the Nuggets and you got the Clippers. I gotta get the Nuggets over them. So I mean, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. And I mean, again, these are I don't think these are the playing. I don't think. Let me see. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, these ain't the play-in teams, so we ain't gotta worry about that. So yeah, you got that. But yeah, no. So I mean, but yeah.
Think we might.
And the reason why I'm saying that is just because I've been watching. I don't get a chance to watch like all the games. I don't get a chance to watch a lot of TV these days. But I have been able to keep up with like what they doing, and like right now they getting into a groove. They getting into one of them warrior grooves where you start to see them where like they really fuck with each other.
They got
like,
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and he in there and he grooving. He
done did it by himself for so many
years.
He
done did it, but no, he done did it by himself in games for them. So it's like he locked in. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like he.
But you put somebody like Curry with him,
right, bro? That's what I'm saying. He done caught that body now. So now, and it's like, okay, from a playoff standpoint,
that's what he wanted from Embiid,
right, bro?
That's what he
from
wanted
a playoff
from Wiggins,
standpoint, bro. And I'm not saying that Moody is gonna be no dog or nothing like that, but they got Moody still, who was an instrumental part of one of their championship wins, where he for nigga he role player wise he was kicking in a way that they could count on. Not that role player shit where like he laid it up. No, at one point they getting the ball, he working. He trying to do a little something. Okay, yeah. Moody blocking shit. You know what I mean? He like everybody remember the game. Shout out to Moody. Like that, he gonna be remembered for that series. Like he a dog for that. You see what I'm saying? Like he gonna get that credit because when they needed him the most, he was there in a big way. Like he was, and they were playing like a nigga that he didn't get paid to be. Like put it like that. And he ain't really done it since, but he has that capability. Yeah. And he also is a big body. So now you got a big body back there with a nigga like Jimmy Butler defensively, with a nigga like energized Draymond Green, right? Curry done got his spacing back. Because now not only do like the difference is with Clay in Splash Town, he got a nigga that do his own thing, but he draw his own double team in a different way. Clay get, you know what I mean, boom, but he not driving. You catch him wherever he at, boom. Now you gotta go, or you gonna have to just let Jimmy whoop on your ass, or vice versa. Because now when Curry want to do his little thing, you can't help off of Curry. You got to help off of Draymond, or you got to help off of, you see what I'm saying, like some shit like that. So it gives it a different flavor. But you know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run with Nuggets Celtics for the finals.
You said who I got winning. I'm
gonna run with the Nuggets.
I don't think the Nuggets are in a good headspace with the shit they just did.
I don't know, man. They're still the same players on the court.
Yeah, but I don't think they're in a good headspace with the shit they just did. I don't know, bro. I just don't feel like that shit they did. Cause I first thought, what's his name was Malone?
Yeah, Mike Malone.
Mark Malone, right?
Mike
Malone. I knew it was someone with him. I just couldn't remember. But Mike Malone, he's you know, he's never really had a bad like seasoned coaching wise with them to the point where it was like you couldn't see what they was trying to do or like to I feel like, in this new NBA is weird. Plus they already won one.
Yeah, I think something had to happen,
right? Like
behind the
like,
scenes
it's like,
for them
it's hella
to fire
weird.
him.
It's hella weird, right? Like, cause like, bro, I grew up.
It was like right before the playoffs.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Like, it's but that's what I'm saying. So it's bad.
I don't think that's enough. Though,
No, bro. Like, you gotta sit there and think, bro. They won one with him, right? So this is coach. Y'all just fired. Like, y'all better tell me he was fucking a goat or some shit, and y'all like, you know what I mean?
That nigga hit the Ime Adoka and started smashing somebody from
Yeah,
the
bro.
front
Like, y'all
office
better
wife.
because again, this is like he's a winning coach that was never not a winning coach that actually won. So it's like, what? What happened? They weren't losing. They're in the playoffs. Now, are they in a dominant fashion like they were at one? No, but they're in the playoffs, which is showing he still got the coaching abilities to be able to.
They done had a lot of injuries.
Right, you know what I mean? So it gets to the point where it's like, okay, the NBA really becoming where, like, look, you win this year, you lose next year, you might as well go and quit. Try to get on somewhere else. You
Like, I don't know how many Phil Jacksons niggas think.
bro,
is out
like,
here,
bro,
but-
bro, I don't know. At this point, bro, they done ran through so many niggas, bro. That's why the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, wait, didn't he win a championship recently?
like 2 seasons ago.
Like 2 years ago, like he was the man.
Extra drunk at the parade, like
Bro, rightfully so, bro. Again, he brought Denver a championship. Some shit I never thought I'd see in my life. Denver used to suck, nigga. Them niggas had Melo and wouldn't winning shit.
yeah, Melo, J.R. Smith, Iverson.
Iverson at one point, Kenyon Martin. Bro, it was a crazy lineup. Like, bro,
Chauncey Billups.
Bro, Chauncey Billups. Bro, at one point it was, what's that nigga name? Is it Ty Lawson? So many players, bro, that they had.
Lawson, he went to A&M.
The point guard,
Yeah.
right?
He went to A&M, right?
Who was the dark nigga that was the point guard on that team? I forget. It's gonna come to me.
Ty Lawson, I think he was a light. Hold up. Ty Lawson. I remember that nigga from the game.
Yeah, bro, and that's what just came to my mind. I couldn't remember him from the court, but I can remember him from the game. And I'm like, wait, it was a dark nigga that was the point guard. I know this for a fact. Let me look this shit up. I gotta know. This is a brain teaser.
Because at first I was thinking of AC Law, a light skinned nigga, but yeah, Ty Lawson, he had the headband.
2007 roster. Oh, let's say 2010.
Damn, was J.R. Smith in New York then?
I think I gotta go back to 2007. When did Melo get drafted?
03.
Okay, yeah, it was.
Shout out to Melo, man. He first ballot Hall of Famer. I think I might finally cop me a Melo jersey.
07. I'm gonna figure this shit out.
While we still on sports, my brother doing
Earl Boykins.
Oh, the real little nigga.
That was balling.
The real little nigga.
I knew I wasn't crazy. I'm like, bro, it was a dark little nigga.
He was
It
like
was fucking Earl Boykins.
that nigga was like 5'7".
That nigga was scoring 35. He 5'5". He
That nigga was like
35.
Muggsy Bogues
Yeah,
on
but they said that nigga was
steroids.
bench pressing like 310 or some shit. Yeah, that nigga was 5'5", bro. Earl Boykins. A dog. 5'5", 135 total career points. Yeah, his 03, he was averaging like 14 points. He was getting 6 man of the year. Yeah, I remember him. And then I think it was one more. There's one more nigga. Could be 05.
Yeah, but Ty Lawson was one of their point guards. Fucking Earl Boykins was one. Them niggas, they was always trash though.
Yeah. Very. Very trash.
I just want my nigga Westbrook to get one. You know what I'm saying? So. That hoe hot now, nigga. Like, it was cold earlier.
No, definitely want Westbrook to get one. But I don't think it's gonna happen one. Just cause of his career playing out, and I just don't like the teams that he's on. I just don't see him getting there. Like,
Yeah, fucking Clippers. It was Kawhi's fault. Like, that nigga was never there.
right, like it's like I just don't see it happening.
I mean, I think this the best chance he done had since OKC because the Nuggets is Jokic. Fucking Jamal Murray.
Yo,
Know how to
but
ball.
is this?
Like, that nigga.
Yeah, no, this is his best shot, but again, they just had this weird ass shit go on. And that shit affects niggas' psychology.
I don't think, like, veteran niggas that done went through it like that before.
They haven't been through no shit like that. None of them niggas on that team that been through no shit like this.
Yeah, but them niggas done won a championship, so them niggas
No,
know how to
Russell
ball.
Westbrook
Them niggas.
is the nigga. Yeah, they won a championship with that nigga. You gotta sit there and realize, like, bro, these niggas came. Remember, Denver was the team for the beginning of the time when they got they was almost always there. They was almost always there. They never quite could to get
Just like Philly.
right. Just like Portland, right? They could never boom. They even with Melo and then like boom. So they did remember when they first got that, like that was a historical thing. Like they fucking won a championship in Denver. Like that shit never happens. They put themselves on the map, made them guarantee themselves more TV times. Most like you see what I'm saying? Like they boom. But from a game standpoint, they doing business like again, I'm not saying that they not veterans and they can't put shit behind them. I'm saying this shit just happened. This ain't like, oh, he got fired at the beginning of the season. They played their way to the playoffs, and now I'm like, man, they ain't got the same coach they had last year. Like, no, that's different. I'm talking about this shit just happened. They got to go into the playoffs, probably with a piss poor explanation for what just happened to the nigga that was with them 2 years ago. That was the one that was coaching them to this playoff. You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Then you got to go out there and play. Like, man, you might be in a rebellious phase where you like, man, this whole shit fake. You know how niggas be, bro. Bro, Jokic already don't give a fuck about this shit like that.
I think that's just how they paint that nigga. Like, just because it come easy to him, don't mean
Well, no. I'm not saying that he don't care at all. I'm saying that he's made it clear from his
I
personality.
don't think he care about the superficial shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's made it clear from his personality and things like that that he's not a part of the semantics and this is a job, a business, this, that, and the third. Right? But I don't think that Jokic would have been able to be the player that he was, or you see what I'm saying? Like this shit has to be symbiotic when it comes to a coach. Like you think if I say Jerry Sloan, right? You get me? What you think of?
I ain't gonna, man.
What you think of?
First word,
Yeah.
loser.
No.
He won a lot of games.
No.
But he
losing.
never
No,
sealed
I'm
the
just
deal.
saying. I'm saying player wise, what you think of?
Karl Malone and
Right. That's the first thing. That was his guy. Like if this was Jokic's guy, do you see what I'm saying? Like this is his guy. Like he just won a chip with this nigga. This is his guy. If y'all just got rid of his guy, that could be impactful. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it will, because again, like you said, these guys are professionals. They're all of that. It might mean nothing. I'm just saying, nigga, that's a fact. Like this just happened, bro. Like imagine you Jordan, and they just fired Phil Jackson. Because remember, Phil Jackson wasn't always Phil Jackson. At one point, you see what I'm saying? Like he was just Jordan's guy. That relationship allowed him to become Phil Jackson. Then he was later to go on and become the Zen master because he did the same thing with Kobe and them. Right? But, yo, nigga, what? Phil wasn't always, Phil was at one point, he was just a nigga that had won with them last year. And probably before that, he was a nigga that didn't win with them at all. So they had a connection. Like, when we tell a story about Jordan, they tell a story about Phil. You take, like, the coaching game coming so crazy, bro. Now it's becoming, nigga tell a story about a player that went from team to team. Talk about a coach that had a couple-year run at this, won a championship, got fired. Damn, what the fuck? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, think about these nigga legacies, bro. Like, what the fuck? I won it 2 years ago. Nigga, we in the playoffs. What the fuck? Yeah, man, y'all better tell me he fucked your wife. Because even if you wanted to do this was not the time to do it. I'm going to leave it there. I know I'm talking a lot, but that's some shit. What we got?
So, what was the outrage with this Tracee Ellis Ross shit, man? Like,
I mean, I kind of created the outrage. I ain't saying I did it by myself. I'm just saying I kind of helped to create the outrage. I ain't gonna lie.
Because like when I heard the clip, I didn't really, I didn't get it. I feel like I understood what she was saying.
Yeah. I mean, well, this is a perfect segue. Because, I mean, did you see any of my tweets?
I saw the one that I liked that had the clip. Yeah.
One that says, where the think pieces about coercion and manipulation to avoid a man that's going to have status for her. Ain't I a stinker? Well, that's doing numbers. I just do that one for the icing. But, yeah, no, man. There's a interesting dichotomy that's going on with that. Is all I was pointing out. Like again, we just talk about the Trick Daddy shit. Whoop whoop whoop. It was you fatty black.
So they trying to say nobody want him or something because he fat and he black or like.
And the girls from Miami was telling me, he always got a bitch. It's Trick Daddy, right? And we understand this, right? Because we understand the world, how the world go around. It wasn't my point. I'm calling out the hypocrisy in it because again, and you seen that one too. Like just a couple. This is on the 29th of March. I'm going viral for the tweet about just like how because it was a white dude kissing on a black girl, and in the tweet like I know she paid for it. And it's like I was just talking about how Trick Daddy was wrong for dealing with young girls. This, that, and the third. Here you go, and it was an old ass like white.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit.
Glorified, I mean, he kissing. And he talking about my brown sugar baby and all this shit. It's like, nigga, and niggas, I'm like, nigga, what? Y'all think that nigga got more money than Trick Daddy? Like, just because he white? Like, just because he white? Like, what the fuck? Like, he sold no platinum records. What the fuck? They said, oh, yeah, Trick Daddy filed for bankruptcy. Y'all don't understand life. Trick Daddy can go get at least $5,000 a show. Let's just put it like that. $5,000. Let's go low ball. $5,000 a show. He could do that Friday. He could do that Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
Yeah, I know he getting a bag from tacos and tequila.
Right.
And he on a radio show like every morning, so it's not
Right,
like he.
bro. So we talking about that's $15,000 a weekend.
And a radio show in Miami is probably worth. He probably making a good amount from there.
So that's $15,000 a weekend. That's $60,000 a month.
He got a restaurant.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This shit is that's $60K a month right there. So
He a YouTuber. Like he
He's
online personality. He
yeah.
got his own cooking show on YouTube
right.
where he
That's
got
been going on.
different celebrities and all
And it's
types.
been right, and it's been getting his own shit, got his own revenue, ad revenue, all of that.
He on Love and Hip Hop.
Like bro, y'all think this white man in his Malibu?
Yeah, Trick Daddy got bread, bro.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, cause he filed bankruptcy. I'm like, do y'all know how business works? People file bankruptcy. The company I was with got sued, filed a bankruptcy, changed their name, and sold that motherfucker for $10 billion. Fit. That's a fact. That's a fact. Sold that bitch the Quicken Loans for $10 billion. Some shit like that. The number, I can't remember exactly, but the sale part was a fact. That's the company that I work for, the number 3 servicer, they're gone. They sold out. They sold to it. They went public. Boom, got a stock price. Boom, 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 and they boosted up their shares and sold that bitch to Quicken Loans. That bitch gone. It's absolved. So niggas that work there got to figure out if they gonna work for Quicken or if they ain't gonna work at all.
Yeah.
Cause that bitch gone. Poof. Niggas are doing acquisitions bigger than that motherfucker right now. I'm just saying, the game moving. So, when we talking about like the Trick Daddies, yeah, it was this way. Then Tracee Ellis Ross get up there, cause what they would say, cause Trick Daddy said black bitches ain't got no. Old bitches gotta lower their standards to the 30. He ain't boom boom. Oh, he just want to be able to coerce these young girls and boom boom. Cause he said he rather date 22 to 35. Now, mind you, he 51, younger than Tracee Ross.
About 1 year.
Yeah, but he younger than her. And she's saying that basically I date younger men.
That could be.
Right, and then nigga said that, and then she was like, yeah. But then she was like, they're young and hot, right? And her and Michelle Obama kikied about that, right? Well, last time they said a 40-year-old nigga was young and hot. What about a 30-year-old nigga?
I don't know, man.
Right. Don't be for real. No, because y'all be bullshitting, bro. That be my issue with people. They be bullshitting when it's time to talk for real. When the last time you heard them say a 40-year-old nigga was young and hot? You ain't heard that shit, bro.
How old is the Aaron Pierre nigga? Like, if he with Tiana Taylor, like, I know she, like, mid to late 30s, so he might be in that same range.
And they never said he was young and hot.
I mean, I don't
And
know.
he's 30.
What, I know they turned the comments off.
Yeah, he's 30. He's 30. And they never said.
I don't know how old niggas is,
Yeah,
so
no,
I
I'm
don't
not
know
saying
how
what
to
I'm saying.
pinpoint what
No, but what I'm
people,
saying
like,
is,
I know the
when
dudes
someone
that
when someone
women like,
says,
but I don't know they age.
if
so
a
I
nigga
just-
said he was dating, if a 50-year-old nigga said he was dating somebody that was young and hot, what would your mind go to?
Younger than him at a nice range would probably be
No.
36 or younger.
No. I'm not saying
where he might be able to say that. Like, I don't.
When a nigga,
I don't
when a nigga-
instantly, like, for old niggas in their 50s and 60s, I don't instantly
I'm not
go
saying-
straight to 21. Like,
No, that wasn't what I was saying. And I didn't go to 21 for her. Never said that. I said, well, you think young and hot. You think young and hot. You don't think 40-year-old.
well, probably for my age, like, young and hot might be somebody like in their earlier 20s or like mid 20s. Like,
Right.
for a 50-year-old nigga, I don't know because I'm not fucking 50 or 60, nigga.
No. I'll ask you to make the. So I'm asking you a good faith question based off of experience or knowing when niggas say young and hot or what is sanitary. But I'm gonna just skip that part, right? The reality is, I think all that's a crock of shit, right? And I'm gonna just say this to the people, right? When people say young and hot, they mean young and hot, right? They mean somebody that look young and hot, look fit. This is sanitary. Now, that could be a 30-year-old nigga, probably 25, 26, 27-year-old nigga. 28-year-old nigga. That would be I never thought 21. I don't think it go like that. I think it's niggas that's approaching 30. That's probably around.
Yeah, you got to be in her circle, like
right. You know what I mean? That's
to...
around. They 30, 31. Right. Young and hot.
Yeah, that's why I started with like the 32 to 35.
But that wasn't
range.
the point. That wasn't the point. Cause see,
young and
Trick
hot.
Daddy did 22 to 35. He never said he preferred 22-year-olds.
But he a nigga though. Like, yeah. That's how niggas.
Right. But they was acting like he fucking was saying he fucking take. You see what I'm saying? Like he take kids to the like it was real weird, right? But then you get in the same exact scenario.
Leonardo DiCaprio been doing this shit for years, rotating bitches when they get too old.
Which they made a documentary about that as well. That's my point. They've made it a point so much so with Leonardo DiCaprio that they went through and like chronologically mapped out his relationships just to like point out how frequently he's dating a 24, 25-year-old, even though he's getting older. Like they're doing like it's like to the point where
early to mid 50s.
Right.
Right. Like I don't know how old he is, but like I'm just trying to picture from
and the argument and
he's been in movies for a long ass time.
No, what I'm saying is Tracee Ellis Ross's argument was very similar to Trick Daddy's. Trick Daddy's was, and he was saying it Miami slang wise, as a black man, these bitches need to lower their standards. These old bitches need to lower their standards. They doing too much, doing what they want. Okay. Tracee Ellis Ross says the older men, or more stuck in their ways, basically. Yeah. She says that they, so they exude a toxic masculinity is my way or no way. Cause
soon as she get with an older nigga, all them spring and summertime videos that we get from her on Instagram when she's swimming in the pool and she coming out the water and shit, nigga, that nigga shutting that shit down.
Jinx.
Damn it. And
yeah, bitch.
She was walking around in one-piece swimsuits.
No, right. And so
it ain't gonna be right. Shit.
No, it's a 100%, right? So she says she's dating younger men.
A younger nigga like us. Hey, bro, you want me to pull the drone out?
Off,
like you want me to get that angle for you?
Bro, first off, you with Tracee Ellis Ross, so you're not even tripping. It's whatever. Like you just, you just here.
I'm standing outside the pool like this.
Right.
Shit.
Right. You just here. Like you're not the boss. You're not in charge. Like you're just here. Like she might let you feel or like you know what I mean for like cosplay reasons, but like this is Tracee Ellis Ross.
Do you know who my mom is?
Right. Well, no. At this point,
do you know who I am?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm just gonna say. Like she's got her own paper. She's probably made more money than her mama ever did. Honestly.
Yeah.
So like
she just made her on a run, like a promo run for that Black Mirror episode.
That's what I'm saying. So she's on a fucking. You see what I'm saying? Like so, she's up there when it comes. So you're the nigga that's just around, especially when you're a younger nigga, not as established, right? You're not in your 50s, right? Where most of those guys she's probably gonna deal with own like media companies, and so you're just Tracee Ellis Ross to them.
Nobody knows who I am, but I got mad bread.
Right, you feel me? You're just Tracee Ellis Ross to them. That's the opposite range of her shit.
But I got these promotions with these swimsuits, and I got these brand deals. I don't care about them brand deals. I'm richer than them. You're not doing that no more.
And we're not doing that. And I don't like that, But I mean, even a crazy nigga like Kanye, as they say, bro, nigga, he worth $2 billion, bro. You get with him, nigga. Who you finna be? That's finna be the bitch that's over him.
I heard a chick on Instagram tell a story about how she went on a date with she went on 3 dates with this one dude, right? So the first date, he pick her up, he got a nice whip, he take her to a nice restaurant. They both pretty much on the same level. She do some IT shit, he do some shit where he makes decent bread. Next date and the third date, he don't pick her up, but he Uber Black her to wherever they meeting at. And on the third date, the nigga like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If we gonna continue to do this and we gonna move forward, it's best that you know that I'm not coming into your world, you coming into mine. You know what I'm saying? And like some of the phrases that you use and like some of the like that nigga was just like he went completely like, hey,
right in.
this is how it's supposed to go from here going forward. And she was like, well, shit, nigga, I got bread too, so I could just Uber myself to the crib from here because I'm not going for it, nigga. Like I got my own shit too.
Right. So, which is a common symptom of people with power, right? So that be the point though. When it's a dude, it's coercion, manipulation, and he's trying to get a young bitch so he can control her. Like this bitch don't know what's going on, et cetera, et cetera. But when it's Tracee Ellis Ross, again, not marrying, no point to her. I'm just saying that she personifies the hypocrisy when it comes to how these, because she's literally saying, hey, I don't want to deal with older guys that are stuck in like their ways. The younger guys are they're more malleable, basically. They're more, you see what I'm saying? All these words that we hate, that's literally what she described. She literally describing, I like the younger guys that are more easygoing with their opinions and their personalities that allow this, that, and the third, because I'm not trying to be controlled, whatever she said. Boom. But it was a complete flip. It was a 180 for Trick Daddy. That was my whole point with that. It was literally like, bro, the hypocrisy knows no end. And the only reason I say that because this is like 2 weeks in like apart.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's pretty much the same shit. You want to fuck with somebody that's gonna allow you to move like that. We just said like most niggas our age or younger would be like, hey, let me take that pic or let me get that video for you. Like them old niggas ain't having that shit. You fist to be dressed like this. You fist to make me look a certain way. And
right,
like,
now it's time to
that's your role.
Right. And we've seen it go that way, right? But that's what I'm saying. Tracee Ellis Ross ain't looking to be nobody's wife.
Nope.
Like that.
And Trick Daddy probably looking for somebody that's gonna let him fuck with multiple chicks.
Like this, shout out to the homie 25th. But I had made this point before he did, so I'm not taking his point. But the difference is that make Tracee Ellis Ross is a little crazier that they can accept it is because at least Trick Daddy has the opportunity to actually like be progressive with this young lady. Tracee Ellis Ross is like 52. She not having no kids. There's no like real like upside to some young nigga getting with her long term in terms of age gaps. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Like at least like this girl can have a real life with this guy.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like when she say young, I'm thinking she maybe like kind of mid 30ish. Cause like by then, if you like a dude that don't have no kids, like you probably not.
No, a lot of niggas is having kids at 40 and shit. You gotta say, remember, like you gotta remember the transition of how life went. So you got guys that didn't have kids. Like if you had kids before Jeezy wasn't popular, then kudos to you, right? And that's what a lot of niggas did, right? And if you didn't do that, then you was a part of that stupid era where bitches got stupid because of social media and attention. So now having kids is a lot more difficult because bitches are a lot more entitled, a lot more. Yeah, what I mean is common human nature, right? Your girl got an IG, she fine, she posts a picture, she getting DMs from everybody, not just some niggas. It be NFL niggas in your bitch shit, especially if she like that. A lot of these bitches, they treat everything like it's a experience, not a opportunity or a commitment. It's like they break up with niggas, they have kids with niggas. It's all just an experience. I was fucking with her, it didn't work out. Well, yeah. Like, yeah. Now I'm on to the next niggas. Bitches, you have a 2-year-old, somebody I'm dating looking for somebody serious. Bitch, what? This baby can't even walk. You shouldn't be looking for nothing.
If your baby 2 and can't walk, there's something wrong with that.
just thought about what I said.
Hey, yeah. You do got bigger fish to fry if your kid cannot walk that too.
I be forgetting babies like ages. My friends be getting on me because I be like, my friend got a phone. I be like, why she can't do nothing yet? She like, yeah, baby. And I'm like, bro, she need to do something. Like, she need to get up. So now she been crawling and shit at 4 months.
Yeah, once babies hit that 4 to 6 month range, that's when they turn up. Like them first couple months, they ain't doing shit. But like them first couple months, like especially I would say like the 6 to a year, it's a wrap. Niggas gotta be on their P's and Q's then, cause them niggas be fucking shit up. But after that, they cool out. Maybe after 3 or 4, they might settle down. But for the most part, them niggas don't be doing shit. They just small people that's trying to figure it out, just like big people. For real.
I respect it. Did you have something to add to this, or what you?
Not really, man. I just feel like she don't want no old nigga because she know what come with it. And it's probably very few progressive old niggas.
No. Well, I don't even think it's old niggas is strict, bro. I think most niggas is strict if they can be. And I don't think that's a negative. I think that when it comes to, like, again, some of the stuff, bro, without no nigga being involved, bro, act like niggas wasn't up here just criticizing Tracee Ellis Ross for taking the thirst trap pictures with her titties or something, and they was upset. Like, this isn't Tracee Ellis. Like, you in your 50s, you shouldn't be doing this type of shit. Like niggas was just doing it.
She been doing that shit for years.
Right. She's
like when you just catch on to it, like, oh, nigga, you just seen Blackish, right? You didn't know that she was.
Right. She been doing this shit, type shit. She gonna show you that ass. She been doing that. She been like that. She been letting you know, like, yeah, I'm like that. And I'm still like that. Every year she show you I'm still like that. And shout out to her. Like, again, this is no knocks to her because shout out to my girl Adina Howard. I think it's women out here like that. That's just, they are women and they are cool with what's going on and they know what's going on. But see, that's what I'm saying. I just don't like when one narrative is just overwhelming. It's like toxic masculinity. No description of what that is. These just buzzwords. Like, she ain't describe nothing that was toxic or nothing like controlling. Yeah, niggas gonna control the same way you bitches control. Like, yeah, you not finna be sitting up here liking or jumping in bitches' DMs. Then yeah, you finna control that. So yeah, like, it's a similar thing, right? It's not a thing of a oppression though. It's more so, yeah. I don't think that most niggas would want you out here posting thirst traps, and you saying you they wife now. That's an interesting concept.
Yeah, but one of the key words that she said in there is I often date, which isn't a relationship.
Right.
It's not
and
like
my point. That's what I'm saying. So she out here thugging. She know what she doing. That's what I'm saying. She grown. She older than me. Been here. Been rich. Been like, nigga, the heights I ain't even seen yet.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure
she done operated at the highest level for the most time. You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, she been that. Like, it's nigga girlfriends is from 2000s. The fact we even still talking about her shows, you see what I'm saying? So we talking about, think about how many rappers and shit she done met. People she done sing. Nigga, she knew Kanye before he was crazy. Was good friends with him. Was in a video. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, she done put her in songs and shit several times. Like, this is, was neighbors with him at one point. This is, you see, like, imagine a life she's lived day to day.
From
like,
a little kid.
Bro, imagine the niggas she's met, the lovers she's bed, and like Eartha Kitt. She got that Eartha Kitt energy, which is fine.
Yeah.
And the way it's fine.
It fit her, for
right?
real. Like,
but the same way it's fine for her to do it, it's fine for a nigga to do it. Ain't no different concept. Y'all not out here thinking about niggas like I'm gonna say she 52. She probably dealing with a nigga that's 36, 37, like you say, and that's young and hot to her. I'm gonna say that, or I'm gonna say
29, maybe.
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say in the 20s,
28.
like depending on what you look like, you 28, and depending on what you act like, she might give you a go. So with that age range gap, that's the same range that Trick Daddy was in. He didn't say he was out here exclusively dating 22-year-olds or anything. He was just saying as a man, because again, she's a woman, he's a man. It's a reason why she wouldn't date a 22-year-old. He's like fucking not even like out of like puberty yet technically. But from a woman's standpoint, like you get what I'm saying? Like these chicks are like 23, 24. These are like prime bitches. This ain't like you see what I'm saying? Like this is all right, but like 25, she like there, cause after that they start like
them knees is working,
right?
Like,
you feel me? Like
she gonna have meg knees for at least the next 6 years.
You get me? And then right, bro. So then boom, but cause after that, once she get like 31, 32, doctor start talking to her like she dead. You know what I mean? Dying. It's like now she won't get pregnant. Now we gotta consider years for geriatric pregnancies and shit. Like it's. You get what I'm saying? Like that window. So really, when you talk about the window, or like when she really, that is gonna be within that. Like I said, he probably dating 25-year-olds, 26-year-olds type shit. I'm certain he doesn't really like 22-year-olds. He probably fucked a 22-year-old, or he's saying I would fuck a 22-year-old.
She knew who I was in a club. I
Right.
was walking out. I ain't leave with nothing.
Right.
She was alright, so I did it.
But he ain't kicking it like
Yeah.
the way Trick Daddy is. He not kicking it with a fucking 22-year-old.
Not on a consistent
Right.
basis.
But what I'm saying is there all these things is same way you can presume that about Tracee Ellis Ross and just understand that she's not gonna be dating probably a 21-year-old at her age just because of the glaring, like you know what a YN is like now.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I don't see it. I can't see it. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. But a 26-year-old that's got his shit together, he might be able to dick her down one night. And a 28-year-old, he'll be able to stay in the paint for a couple months.
Yeah. That nigga come through
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
on Tuesday and Thursday.
You get me? Yeah, he like, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but a 26-year-old, like, depending on the night you catch her and how she feeling, yeah, she might let you do it.
Yeah. I had a tough day on set.
She living like that.
I'm on my way.
Right, type shit. Right. She living like that. But again, the same, all I said
Any
was,
nigga that's hating on that, just imagine Tracee Ellis Ross hitting you up at whatever age you at now, and you saying no.
but, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's a thing where I just can't respect the way they be acting like it's not just like the exact. Literally, he said, I'm not trying to fuck with all that. He said in the third, and he lower their standards in the third, what they talking about. She said, hey, I'm not dealing with, because all Trick that had to say the words was toxic femininity. It'd have been the same mess. It's literally, he's saying, hey, these old bitches be stuck in their ways. They don't be wanting to do this. They don't like to do, like, no, I'm not trying to do it that way. They don't understand. This ain't their program. Because it's not. It's going to always end up being a nigga program. And the reason why that is, ladies, is because y'all want a nigga to lead. So the better situation is to figure out what you want a nigga to lead you on than it is to do the opposition, because this is what y'all be saying. This ain't my words. This is y'all. You see what I'm saying? This is what y'all be. Whenever a bitch get ass, this is what a nigga he supposed to lead, protect, provide. Right? This is the bitch shit. Right? Yeah, you owe me a jinx shot.
I already took it, nigga. Pause.
Yeah, every time, but just because of that,
I pay up.
we got 100 minutes already. Damn. But no, bro, that's what it be. And that's what I was saying. I'm not saying she's wrong.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm just once again when you do it this way, you got to point out the hypocrisy. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like now that we can see how outlandish this take is, can you understand the medium ground where both of these things exist and both of these things are here? You know.
Oh, I just got it was like a headline. Oh, Drew Carey, 66, and OnlyFans star 37 spotted at lunch.
Right.
So old niggas be getting it in, man.
But that's what I'm saying, man.
Old chicks be getting it in. Like niggas act like they never seen
Anna Nicole Smith.
No, when you talk about Eartha Kitt, fucking the movie with Eddie Murphy and
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I brought it up, like, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's been a thing. Like it's real.
It's mad movies like that.
Right.
Some of y'all grandpas and grandmas is way older than literally what the grandpa or grandmother.
That's literally what a cougar is. That's my point. Only in this weird ass time. And I'm only saying this shit because I got a voice now. You know what I mean? But on the media presence, that is. But so somebody got to say it. Somebody got to do it. You get what I'm saying? You know, when it comes to, the thing, like that's been a cougar. It's never been a negative term. Like a cougar, being called a cougar has never been taken to be like something negative. That's just like what you classify it as.
Because it's young niggas out there looking for
old
shit.
That's looking for cougars and shit, right? But like when it's a nigga, bitches start using weird words. That's what I'm saying. I'm just enough of this shit, gang. Look, if you a weird bitch, you want to be on some weird shit, then do some weird shit. I think all my real bitches to stand up and call them hoes weird though. Mm-hmm. Tell them hoes get how weird they really is. That's what I'm saying. Like I need the bitches to be like, yeah, you weird as fuck. That's weird. I need the bitches to start pointing. Like, the bitches been doing it. Shout out to the bitches. Like, if you've been on social media saying, like, bitches, like, this is stupid. Right? Like, because a bunch of shit, like, I think when shit get real, when the economy on the line, and now it's like.
I think shit just getting old, bro. Like, niggas is tired of seeing niggas complain about the same shit.
Right.
I see a lot of people like, hey, bro, like, why we keep doing this, like, men versus women shit every day on the timeline with a different scenario. Like every day, like we got to argue over this for some shit that we not even really going through. But it's an argument on the timeline for the day. So now we got to be in an uproar.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Like if you in a relationship and your nigga is holding you down and you holding him down, like why the fuck do you give a fuck if an old chick or an old nigga like younger people? It has nothing to do with you. It's not going to affect your life at all. Like, I don't know.
Hey, man.
This white dude is kissing on this black chick and she's supposed to be pro-black, and we can't believe they in a relationship together. Nigga, who the fuck cares? Cause I've been telling niggas it's about to get ugly in these streets, and if you're not on top of your shit, you could fall victim.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
it really is. It really is.
Now is no better time to reiterate that shit. Like, you think you going hard right now? Go harder. Like, you think you on top of your shit? Figure out a way where you could really stay up there, because eventually the tide gotta fall. Like, niggas think shit sweet out here. I seen some shit while we closing out that kind of fucked me up, man. Trump done touched my pockets again.
How you do that?
Cause now Temu, Shein, and a couple other import companies that do shipping, it's talking about they might have to like raise their prices because of the tariffs. Luckily for like Temu shoppers, they give you like hella deals anyway. But like,
What?
how long is a nigga gonna be willing to do that to give you the ultimate discount when niggas is talking about tariffs is supposed to be what that nigga say, like 100 and some percent, like for China.
No, he said 154%.
Oh, 149, 154. That shit is still a crazy.
Bro, that shit is well, no. I mean, this shit not gonna stay like that. It's more so one of them situations where they got. I mean, the process that he's using is flat out stupid, right? Let's just get that out the way. Like, it's flat out stupid. It's not a good method just because we don't have the infrastructure to support it yet. But the point of what he's doing is actually very smart because from an infrastructure standpoint, we are set where we are doing, fucking billions. Man, put it like this: Apple said they was gonna move their factories from China to India. And that move alone was going to cost China $70 billion a year. So think about how long that factory been over there. You see what I'm saying? And how much, like, accrual, a year times what? 20 something?
I don't know. I had to pee, so I was trying to figure out. We was wrapping up, but we was talking about something.
Something to do with something. Oh, it's gonna come to talking about
Trump.
No, Trump. That's what we're talking about.
What he doing was stupid, but
the merit, I get it. Yeah, infrastructure. But no, I was saying 70 billion. That's a year, bro. You think about how many years they got factories, business deals. Now that's not saying they made 70 billion every year, but certainly they've made a grip, like talking hundreds of billions of dollars. If they're making 70 billion a year now, because that's 100 billion every 2 years, and that's what they saying reported. That's not even what it probably is.
yeah.
So we talking 100 billion.
I seen that Tesla building that they
Building in Austin.
Nigga.
It's tough.
That shit looks so gangster, bro. It looked bigger than the SpaceX shit that they had in Cali. Like, for real.
That's gonna be a lot of money in Austin.
That was glass house, like all the way around, kind of like a gangster. So I know they got something coming, but I think it always get ugly before it get better. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see what they doing. A lot of niggas protesting both of them. Mostly Elon Musk now, but I think them niggas are figure something out. They done made a lot of money in their lifetime, and they know some shit. I just don't know if the way that they going about it right now is the best way. But if you remember, like Trump, when he was trying to get reelected, he was talking about the tariffs and shit then. So I don't think he just had time to like implement that shit because he was going off that wall on the first term. But that nigga came in and instinct was like tariff, nigga. doing?
I think ultimately though, this shit finna have a real weird influx. Cause like all the shit happened. Now I've noticed about the economy, you know, when it happened, you never see the effect. It's like a whoosh, and then it's like when you watch a tsunami on like shows or something. It's like a wave, and then it's like a real wave. It's like, oh, that was actually nothing. It's like that, you know.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I was thinking about doing a DMV for my birthday this year, but like I seen some niggas out there talking about they gas is like on Cali prices now. So I was like, yeah, fuck that. Like, if I'm gonna go somewhere where gas is on Cali prices, I'm gonna see a beach that's worth it. Like, fuck that shit.
That's tough. That's tough. What? It's too low. That's better.
Do a episode on like damn, what game was that where you put like the code in and you could play on like little people mode and they be like smaller?
That's racist. That's racist. I don't know what that is. Well, what was you cheersing to?
Cheers to the little people, man.
I don't even think you can say that.
You seen that it's a show out about a family that adopt like a little person, but they don't know if she's grown or if she is. It's based on a true story. It's kind of like The Orphan, but it's based on a true story.
No, I don't recall.
It's on Hulu. I think it's called like The Great American Family or some shit. But they got like documentaries about this shit where the little person speaks. So basically, just to wrap up the pod real quick, it's one of the craziest stories you will probably ever like watch if you watch the show or the documentary. No matter what you want to watch, it's gonna fuck your head up. So these people started thinking that they adopted a small Ukrainian adult after a while. They adopted her she's like a small person. She got like a disease. So she's smaller than the typical dwarf. So while they adopting her, they don't know if she's an adult or if she is really a kid, just based off the disease that she had. So they adopted her for like a year or two. They said she terrorized some shit. Her mom was like the adoptive mom was like a famous author. The dad was like lit on some shit. They had Lambos. And she crippled the whole family because they couldn't decide if she was a kid or if she was an adult. They eventually moved to Canada because one of their kids was like a super genius. And at like 12 or 14, he got accepted into college. So they bought this possible 8-year-old person an apartment. Bro, it's the craziest. They reclassified her age as 22, but she could have been 8.
Hey, bro, what you give me, man? This shit is trippy, dog. I'm not here for this.
If you look at the documentary or the show,
yeah,
they both gonna fuck your head up. because they pull you either way. Like, is this motherfucker 8 or is she really 22?
This is stupid. This is crazy. What is this? What's the name of it?
The show is called I think it's called like Great American Family. It got the woman from Grey's Anatomy, the main woman. She's like the star of the show, and in the documentary, it's the real people telling the story. Yeah, it's all on Hulu. I'll send you the shit, cause
Nigga, what? That is retarded.
nigga, that is it's
So what ended up happening to her? Oh, don't tell me. I gotta watch.
yeah. If you never watched a documentary before, like, I think the documentary is better than the show because it's the real people telling it. Yeah. And, like, when they telling it, watching the show, you could tell that they kind of stretch the truth on some of the shit that they tell in the documentary. So I think the documentary might hit better for you. But it's the wildest shit I've never seen.
No, that's kooky. That sounds like it's on board with the I seen what's this shit? The soft white underbelly, and they had the fucking incest kids on that bitch. And niggas was all like inbred. It was, I couldn't even finish that shit. I was like, what the? Talk about the heebie-jeebies. I was like, yo, this is insane work. What else we got though?
Oh, that was pretty much it for me.
Hey man, you got my topic out the way with the Tracee Ellis route, so I feel like I wrapped that up good. Yeah, man. The tweets be going up these days. I was fucking with it, but we at like 120, so that's a good time. Shit, perfect time to pull it up. I'm gonna do that like I said I was. Give me the pussers. Pussers rum. Give me the pussers rum, man.
Bro, when I seen that I had to buy that, I was like, that's not the name of that shit, right?
That's the pussers rum, man. Shout out to the pussers, man. Shout out to the pears. Yeah.
And I didn't, cause it's rum, but it got like the British shit on here, so I was like, I don't know if I want to actually buy this shit, because rum is more of a Caribbean type.
Yeah.
You know, the stranglehold that them niggas had on the Caribbean now. I was like, I don't know if I want to affiliate myself, but to make the official drink, I had to do it, I guess. Like, fuck you, British motherfuckers. You.
Well, surprisingly, this has been the podcast, episode 136. Did we introduce ourselves?
Beans for eating breakfast, eating motherfuckers.
Toast. Shout out to Pussers Row. Bitch, listen, it's been episode 136 of the Full Podcast. I am the Rico.
It's your boy Dubz 817. It just keep getting wilder and wilder, bro.
We came with the Pussers Rub. Listen, as always, make sure you
Pull up.
pull up.
Brexit.
Grab her right in the pusser.
I think both of those last jokes probably gonna go over some niggas' heads, but we got them.
Oh my God.
We got them.
Oh no. No. That's just not it.